Greetings. So welcome all of you to my Experience Your Divinity online event. The next 2 hours or so. Let me start by running through the program for this session. We will start off with a meditation that'll run for around 20 minutes. Sometimes it can go a little bit longer, between 20 minutes and 30 minutes. Because I don't check the time, depends on, like how it goes. And then after that, I'll give a talk, and that will go for around half an hour to I have I have gone for probably an hour before as well. Because it's not a written speech prepared, so it just flows through. So I myself don't know that. So between half an hour to 45 to an hour, but usually around 40 minutes or so, I reckon. And then in the end, I will give a transmission. We might go for a 10 minutes toilet break before the transmission, and it'll be the transmission to remember our divine divine self, or if you want to use really inspiring words, you can call it the same. You can call it divine magnificence. Depends if if you feel a bit boring that day, you can call it divine self. If you feel excited that day, you can call it divine magnificence. But it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And that will go for planned for half an hour or so. Where there's different stuff that I would do, but essentially, we all divine. We're all divine. Not as words from books or something to kind of like just inspire you or something. We're actually divine. We're actually divine by our nature. Without doesn't matter if a person is successful. It doesn't matter if a person is a failure in society's language. That doesn't change the fact that we are divine. Which means we're connected to God, we're connected to the source, and all the power, and all great things come from that. So the whole spiritual path is really about remembering, remembering that, but not remembering in words, but remember in every cell of your body, like that type of remembrance, and not and through the transmission, it helps you to remember that in every cell of your body. Anyway, I don't want to sound like I'm starting my talk already, but but that's the program for this session, and the end result, the end result is like in one session, in this session, I try my best to help you to remember that, and the result of that will be peace, more peace in your being, more love in your heart, and more joy and lightness in your steps, and all the good stuff that comes from that. Anyway, let us start the meditation. For those, just for those who haven't meditated before, what we're going to do is you can do what you call a silent or stillness meditation, where you just relax and you feel your heart. You feel that your heart, and you just feel the stillness or the calmness or the energy in your heart. Like now I'm feeling the calmness and the stillness of energy in my heart now. Nothing special. You just focus on that and feel that and enjoy that for this meditation. Or those who have a mantra, they can use mantra meditation as well. So take your pick. Okay. Close your eyes and let us meditate together. You can gently open your eyes and we end the transmission, the meditation. And have a stretch. So the next part is my talk. I like to share or talk about our divinity, and what does that actually mean, and how does that totally transform our life in literally every way. So I was saying at the start of this event, this online event, that we are divine by our nature. What does that mean? That means whoever that created us and this whole universe, we can call it God, we can call it whatever name, it's the source or whatever name. We're actually one with that. We're connected with that, And when we are not aware of that, when we're not aware of that, we have no remembrance of that, and not even 1 second each day, not even a second, let alone every second, every moment of our life, like that. Then our life becomes basically all the problems, every problem you can imagine, in life. Every problem you can imagine in life, relationships, everything. Our even how well you sleep each night, depends on the remembrance of that divinity. Even that. Like, and even an athlete, even say a tennis player, professional tennis player, like the difference between someone that can win a Grand Slam and someone that's ranked 50 in the world, is not much difference. Is not much difference. You know, it is as thin as a razor's edge difference, and that is that believe they can do it, and for you to believe you can do it, to have the type of faith you can do it. The highest level, even in sports, is you just let go and trust the divine. Let go and trust that, and let the tennis happens through you, like this. So there's no nervousness. There's no tense points. There's like second serve. There's no like tiebreaker nerves. That much. A champion will surrender, and have faith. That's the difference. That's the difference. Like this. That's the difference. In every way, in every field. You see, basically, of course, every tennis player they train hard, they train many hours. But that difference, the raised edge difference, will be the one that holds the cup, the Wimbledon champion. Like this. Like in every way, that shapes relationships, that shapes harmony and everything, harmony, in relationships. Like when you remember that your connection, that divinity in you, when you remember that, see that natural nature in us, we have love and warmth, and we have so much warmth and love and wisdom and understanding of the other person, how they feel, and the awareness to sense the other person's feelings. What energy, the way we speak, hurts someone's feelings. What like the tone, the presence, like that, the listening and feeling the other person's feelings, and like that. Who wouldn't love to live with a person like that? Who wouldn't love? Like this. And this is all coming from the one. Believe me, coming from the one that remembers the divinity. The more they remember, the more it will be reflected on that, in that, all those things. It is not by saying, I am divine, that you remember, It is like a sincerity of heart, like a quietness, a quiet yearning, like a calling out from the bottom of your heart, to our Creator, to the Source, to God. It's a trust, trust in a being, a trust, like this. It is knowing that is the way. That is the way. You know, not by trying to get ahead, not by trying to be great. You know, not by trying to be the goat, the greatest of all time. You know, the greatest of all time, the goat. No. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, that we can forget. We can forget, like the truth of that. The truth of that, and we just get lost. We get so lost in the world. We get so lost. You know, we don't know how do we get, you know, to the place where we are, you know, like so lonely, so disconnected, and just feeling like just hanging in there. Like we get so lost, you know, but that is the norm. Matter of fact, in this world, don't want to sound pessimistic. That is the norm, you know. My master says the only difference between poor people financially and rich people financially is basically they're both crying, you know, they're both crying in suffering. The poor people financially are crying in their dirt huts, and the financially rich people are crying in the air conditioning mansion. That's the only difference. You know, like this. So when we remember our divinity, you know, it's here, it's here, it's here. Like we don't have to go someplace. You know, belong to anything. Belong to anything. It is here. It is here. You know, it is in the warmth, you know, of your heart. It's in your heartbeat. You know, it's in your breath. You know, it's in every cell of your being. You know, like that divinity, like that. You know, so the spiritual path is about remembering that. It's about remembering that. Imagine, like you're a kid and you're in primary school, and you know, and they ask you. The teacher goes around, asks the different students, like what you want to be when you grow up. You want to be a fireman. You want to be a nurse. You want to be a school teacher. You want to be a racing car driver. You know, and imagine what one person says. I want to remember my divinity. The teacher will think the kid is nuts. I want to remember my divinity. My God. There you go. There you go. That's what you know, like in our society, you know, like we're not understanding, you know, the like the connection with our divine nature. That is as important, you know, as the air we breathe in, you know, the air we breathe in. That is like critical. Because, like I said, your life will truly be a gift to the world. I'm telling you. When you remember your divinity, divine nature, your life will be a gift to the world. like this. The energy coming off you, the love coming off you, the warmth, the understanding, the peace. It is a gift to anyone and everyone you're near. Matter of fact, our vibration is pulsating constantly across the universe and back. That it's pulsating across the universe and back. Every second, within 1 second, it's pulsating to the end of the universe and back, like this. So, when you are peaceful and calm, loving and warm, and then you can imagine anyone who's near you pulsates that, like that. Like I said, who wouldn't want to be living with a person like that? Who wouldn't want to marry a person like that? Married basically means you live with the person forever. That's what marriage is. Who wouldn't want to marry a person like that? Now, I want to go back to the business end of things. What I mean by that is this. So, okay, fair enough. Like the benefits of our divine, remembering our divine nature. It's critical. Okay, fair enough. So, how do we do it? How do we do it? Like this. To understand how to do that, how to achieve that, or remember that. See, you have to understand that when you remember your divinity, your connection with God, with the source, with our creator, when you remember that, what happens to a person when they remember that? In every cell of their being. Like, what happens to them? Well, and then once you understand what happens to them, then you look at that thing and then you cultivate that thing. You become you build up your muscle in that faculty. Like this. So, see, when we come closer to the remembrance of our divinity, the more closer we come to that, we will have basically many powers, but essentially the essence of it is two main powers a person will have. Like this. The first is the power of love. Like the power of love. Like, that means when they love something, when they love anything in this whole of creation, when they love, the love in them is an ocean of love. The whole universe of love contained in a body. So when they love a person or anything, even an object, that the energy, the vibration of that person or that object becomes infused, becomes charged up with that beautiful warmth, that love, vibration, like this. Without going too detail, can you just imagine that for a moment? When you remember that, your divinity, you have that power. Incredible. You can imagine the application of that in one's life, like this. The second power they're going to have is called the power of awareness. Awareness. See, that means that they have the power to they basically can control the awareness, or they, like how to say, like people can use the term consciousness, but I don't like to use too many spiritual terms, labels. Basically, like for me to be able to feel, say, someone's energy from across the globe, you know, or feel the heart, or feel certain chakras in the body, for anything, you know, my awareness muscle must be really sharp, you know. It can't be like this. It can't be, you know. It has to be like very acute and fine. It's very fine. See, there's no words to describe it. It has to be very sharp to perceive that. You know, like this. So when your awareness is like that, you know, then that is extremely powerful. Extremely powerful. For example, if a negative thought comes, and it gets your attention, and you move, it pulls you into negativity, one thought after another, and then you're stuck in it many years. They call it depression. Well, that won't happen because your awareness is so sharp and so fine that as soon as a negative thought comes, you'll see the negative thought. You'll know that's not you. The awareness is sharp like that, you know. So immediately, when your awareness like that, you conquer all negativities. That's how a person conquers all negativities. Not by saying, I'm strong, I can do it, I'm strong. It's not like that. It's not brute force. It is through that power of awareness, like this, you know. And from that power of awareness, then once you're able to have that at the highest level, you know, like this, then when you totally remember your divinity, then that awareness muscle, then immediately from there, then you can, because I see awareness, or they call consciousness, is basically what makes matter, the whole universe. The stuff that is built on the whole universe is made of matter. And so once you control awareness, you have a control of awareness, how I'm explaining to you in simplistic terms, then immediately you can control matter. Immediately you can shift things, you know. Like I don't want to move into healing, but like anything, you can shift. You can shift things, you know, like by through the control of your the simple, nothing fancy. It's just the awareness, you know, the sharpness to perceive how you're feeling inside you. You know? Like how what's going on, you know, inside you. Like other people, what's going on. Like I can any person, I can just go into the energy field and perceive exactly what's going on in the system. Exactly. Whether no one can hide. Like, so I'm happy and this and that, and I'll go on there. I know exactly what's going on. Not like, you know, I'm going in and checking every person, you know, like that. No. I'm just saying, you'll be able to perceive the sharpness like that. You know, like this. You know, like see. that's how I do group healing, because I can perceive the within, you know, every person, but in a group format, you know, you know, like if you just think about the logic, the mass of that, you'll be gone, like you'll be gone, because there's no way. Like, how can you do that? Like, you can't. Like, it's just so many people, and who knows where you are? Like this. A person could be sitting in the toilet, and then if they're part of this event in the toilet, they're gonna receive the transmission, like this. So coming back, the power of love and the power of awareness. That when you remember your divinity, you have those two. When you totally remember your divinity in fullness, then you have those two powers in fullness, like this. So when you understand that, that is the doorway to remembrance. Like, let's say a person is totally drowning and struggling in life, and nothing's happening from the disconnected. They're lonely and no friends, and struggling, and sleepless nights, and struggling in every way of their life. What are they going to do? Where are they going to start? Well, that doorway I just shared. If after you remember your divinity in full, these powers will be yours. So what you do is you cultivate love and awareness. You cultivate that. You really, it's like bodybuilding, 1 rep, 2 reps, 3 reps, many sets, and suddenly you've got really big biceps. Matter of fact, like there's not many people. I might sound egotistic now when I say there's not many people, that have seen the result of my training. Seeing my biceps when I flex. I don't want to flex because it might rip my shirt. I'm only joking, but we've got to build up the muscles of cultivating love and awareness, like that. So the more we're struggling in life, the more we need to remember to love. Love. What do I love? How do I love? It was very easy. It's very easy. You just love the whole of creation. You love the Creator. You love God. Whatever name you call it, doesn't matter. You love the Source. You love that. You just love that with all your heart. You love that. As if you love your parents or your brothers and sisters. It's like that. There's no difference. You just send love every day, every moment you remember. Like this. Like even just if you're kind of new to this and like this, then you just send love to your family. But don't assume that. Don't assume I love them. They're my parents, my brothers and sisters. Of course I love them. It's obvious. Don't do that. Just, even though it's true, actually send the love. Send the love. Like this. Send the love. And then love humanity. Love the whole humanity. Love the whole creation. Just love the whole creation. Everything that divine God has created, love everything. Just love it with all your heart. Like you just send the intention that you do, and you do, and that's it. That's it. There's no more to it. You got to remember to do that. You know, cultivate that. You know, and then next is the awareness muscle. You know, how to build that. You know? You start off doing meditation. What meditation is exercising our awareness muscle. You know, awareness muscle. In other words, by focusing, not with these eyes necessarily, because you can close your eyes and still focus on anything. You know, you can close your eyes. You know, for example, I can close my eyes and focus on my right big toe. Yep, right big toe. See, I can look at that and feel that, focus on that and hold it there. See, that's focusing. What I did then is called toe meditation, big toe meditation. What it then is called big toe meditation. Because when you focus your awareness onto a point, you develop the muscle of focus of that awareness, the awareness muscle. Because you know that muscle is very small, or it's very big muscles. You know, like this. You know the difference when you focus. For example, if I focus on my right big toe, you know, and as I focus on that, okay, found it, focus on that, and suddenly I start to think about, you know, what I'm going to eat after this session and all that. I've lost focus so quickly. That means my awareness muscle is very small. Very small. Then I got to, you know, train myself with discipline. Like in sports, you want to be a champion. This discipline, and go through that training, that routine of, you know, building up those muscles of whatever skill they want to develop. So in this sport, it is the sport of awareness. You know, instead of bodybuilding, I like to call this awareness building. Awareness building. You know, so that's called meditation. You know, like this. So, and then you train by focusing these say, you know, chakra meditation. That means you focus on the chakras. Or breath meditation, you focus on the breath, in breath and the out breath. Or mantra meditation, where you focus on the sound of the mantra. You know, like this. You know, or the awareness meditation, what they call mindfulness meditation, is when you're just aware of the environment around you and the inner environment inside your being, in the physical body. You know, then the focusing on these things, they call it mindfulness. But essentially, you know, it's very simple. You are building your awareness muscle like this, you know. Of course, it takes discipline. Reading books and all that type of stuff is not going to suddenly build up your awareness muscles. In the same way, someone that wants to have a lot of muscles, Arnold Schwarzenegger did not get big muscles from just reading bodybuilding magazines. You know, all the photos of people with big muscles. It didn't happen. He went and trained in the gym with discipline. So, this is we have to have discipline, to build the muscle of love and awareness. And when we do that, the muscle will get bigger. Will get bigger, you know, like this. In the same way that these people that train in the gym, you know, they get some muscles, you know. After 3 months training the gym, they first start training the gym. Like the muscle, you know, like they look in the mirror and they're like, whoa, I look great. You know, like this, you know. And then they can't stop going to the gym. They're hooked, basically. The same way when we have discipline, you know, faith, we have faith, which means we believe. That's how it works. Next is we have the discipline to train, to go to the gym, you know. Not just membership. Membership in the gym is not going to build muscles, you know. It's actually training like that. And when the muscle of love and the muscle of awareness grows, that power will transform our life. That power will transform our life. And that is spirituality. That is spirituality. I love this, you know. So, let's come back, you know. Let's come back to the beginning. Who will care, you know, about this divinity, the creator of me and you? Like, who will care about that? Who will yearn and, you know, love that they create the whole creation, which is me and you and everything else? Like, who will care to cultivate that? You know, that is bottom of the list. That is bottom of the list, you know. And we just want to make sure, you know, we're financially successful, that we have a lot of friends surrounding us, that we have, you know, the right partner that understands us, you know, and buy us presents, and a job, and a job. Yeah, you have a nice boss that treats you really friendly and nice, and this thing, you know, and enough money to have security, that in your life, you know, you never have to worry about financially or food on the table and all the type of stuff, you know, like all of these things, all of these things, you know. See, and then so we totally go for those things. We totally go for those things, which is beautiful. All those things, part of creation, is beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. But what's wrong is we totally, you know, turn our nose up at divinity and all this wishy-washy stuff, and you know, like that, you know, instead of putting that number one, and then, you know, you go through life with it connected, you know, you go through life with it, you connected. Look, even people with a phone, they don't travel on holiday with their phone without their phone charger. You know, they don't. They have the phone charger with them, you know. Because without the phone charger, they can't connect the phone and charge it up. We should go through life, fearlessly, relationships, and do whatever we love to do, like this. Nothing wrong with that. Fearlessly, but connected. Know that it is the connection that is the power, and which gives meaning and purpose to life, like running a business, like relationships, like every other goal. Like, you might strive to be the GOAT, greatest player of all time, That's fine. But be connected. Like this, be connected. Like that, I know the last thing I want to share is that it's not that we don't want to do that, because it's in our nature. It's natural. It's in our nature. It's just that we I guess we're caught up. We grow up and what you want to be and this and that. We're just caught up. We want to have a first boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. You want to hold hands and in the school playgrounds, your friends can see you got a girlfriend or boyfriend, and we're just caught up in the normal life. We're just caught up, and we forget, the thing that gives meaning and purpose to life, And then, of course, God will make sure we remember. No one will forget the divinity. No one. No one. Everyone will remember. It's just a matter of when. When. Tomorrow, next year, next lifetime. It's just when, like this, But when we go the wrong way, when I say wrong, not judgmental sense, but the way that doesn't lead to the enrichment in our heart, in our the fullness in our fulfillment, and the joy and the sweetness in our heart and the love of each moment of life, like that. Like when we don't go that way towards that, well, God is going to remind us through relationships, relationship friction, relationship breakups, relationships, turmoil, and like friction in friends and in our families, and the struggles in other ways, and you keep on meeting bosses that are like what they call horrible bosses. That are really rude and nasty. You keep on meeting these people, You change job and oh my God, it's the same person really, but in different form, different body, This is God. It's not coincidence. It's God reminding us that's not the way. Start building the love muscles, and start building the awareness muscles, and then our life will be beautiful. We will remember God. We will remember our divinity. We will, and our life and the life of everyone around us, will be really beautiful like that. That's all I want to share about this talk. or on this topic. And we can have a break now, a 10 minutes toilet break, and check your time wherever you are and come back in 10 minutes and I will do the transmission. Okay, we're back. So now I will do various transmissions, and I'll do it silently. So just close your eyes, and feel yourself receive the transmission. Feel your soul connected, being connected with the source, with God right now. Feel the love from the divine for you right now. Feel this ancient connection with our Creator. Feel that in your heart right now. Feel that connection in your heart with God, with our Creator, and know that we're never alone in this universe. Feel that right now. Feel the remembrance right now that you are a beautiful, divine being. Feel that right now. By your nature, you are a beautiful, divine being. you can gently open your eyes and we'll end the transmission. So that ends our Experience Your Divinity program for today. During that transmission, I could feel your soul, your spirit, and it's before and after, and during, and I'm happy to say that you're a lot more kind of connected now. When I say connected, it's like your spirit, your soul, it's kind of less covered by fear and anxiety, So it's more settled and kind of like how it should be, really. Just kind of more yourself. So that's what I try to do in the transmission, to make you kind of like, to help you remember that connection, and not in words, but wordless, wordless. To remember that, because it's something in your spirit, It's very hard to, you can't talk this, Then you understand when I'm talking about in my talk about how it all works. That this is not books and theories and Shakespeare stuff. This is real stuff. This is real stuff, And I really hope that you take that with you and go through your life fearlessly, calmly, peacefully, and dance your way forward and enjoy your life. And thanks for joining me wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you next time. Good on you. Thank you. Good on you.
I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Save Shams Fasti Bhavatu, Save Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu